Good afternoon. My name is Kyle Tankersley, and I'll be doing my storytelling speech on The Sonny's Blues by James Baldwin. This story is about a young kid who was lost in the world, who did not was not going down the right path, who was getting in trouble until he found his passion, and ever since then, it turned his world upside down. This story is about a little kid named Sonny and his older brother, who is a algebra school teacher. Um, It all starts in the beginning when Sonny's older brother is reading the newspaper. He's a school teacher while he's in class. He's reading and he sees where his younger brother Sonny had gotten arrested for the use and selling of heroin. Um, he did not reach out to his younger brother. He was really upset. He didn't know what to do until his own daughter died. His own daughter passed, and that was his first time writing to Sonny. Ever since then, him and Sonny had built a connection, and they talked all the way until he got out of jail. When he got out of jail, Sonny's older brother invited him to come stay with him and knew that he had to take him in and lead him in the right direction. With that being said, while Sonny was taken in, he was brought back into school, and he was going to school, and then all of a sudden, Sonny's older brother heard and found out that he was not attending school, and he was skipping to go play music. Well, with that being said, Sonny's older brother got really upset with him and got all mad at him and just got him in trouble. And later on in life, he quit school and joined a band. He joined a band and he went off with the band. And one weekend he came back in, and Sonny called his older brother and was like, "Hey, come hear my band." And his older brother went out and heard him talk and heard him and the band play, and he thought it was the best thing ever, and he realized that that was what was best for him, and that was his passion, and that's what turned Sonny's world upside down, was music and him being able to play music. With that being said, I relate to this story because for me, growing up as a kid, I was not always the best kid. I was always lost. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was very experimental. I was always testing my boundaries, just having fun, doing what made me happy in the moment. I never really knew exactly what I wanted to do until now, and I'm trying to get in the building science program. Like I said, in high school, I worked at Rayburn General Contractors as a laborer, and in college, I've worked at Dilworth Development, building houses as assistant superintendent, and I love that, and that's my dream, and it's actually put me on the right path. And with that, also, also relates to me because in how he got going down the wrong path. When I was in a freshman in college, a bunch of my buddies that I grew up with got on that path, and they got in trouble, and it really put them down in a really tough mental mindset, and they just didn't know what they were doing. They were always down on themselves. I was in Troy at the time, and they'd always call me, or I'd just be like, "Dang, like, why is he doing that?" And why is my buddy so down? Why is he doing these things? And one day I called him. I was like, "Hey, come up to Troy, come hang out with me. We'll go ride out and look at my friend's family's chicken farms. We'll go see the cows. We'll just hang out, talk." And he actually came up there with me, and well, that friend, actually, his dad owns a cattle business. They but they have big pieces of land, and he's has 400 head of cattle, so it worked out great. He ended up coming to Troy and loving the farm and getting to experience all that. Well, actually, now he is in the best shape of his life. He's running his dad's farm. He's just very happy with life, and you can just tell that that's his passion, and how he went from being down in the dumps, not really knowing what he wanted to do with life, just doing whatever he wanted, getting in trouble, and doing the cattle industry really, really brought him to life and brought back the guy that I knew in high school. And that's how this story relates to me. Thank you.